For the longest, you guys have been asking about me doing like a catch, cook, clean type thing. I ain't really thought about that. I ain't got time to be catching, cooking, and cleaning fish and so forth. Well, I was out here practicing for one of my tournaments today, and dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't caught 2 or 3 fish all day. And I got out here on the main river channel, and I've been catching white bass for the last 2 hours every cast, good buddy. Look here what I got in my live well. I decided I'd finally do the video, okay? I decided I'd finally do the video for you guys. So here we go. Okay, y'all, just sleep tight, okay? And that's it. Pretty good little afternoon sesh. I'll show you guys how to clean some fish today. All right, so let's map this out. I think we can pull this off, right? Number one thing we need is power. We need a fillet knife. We need somewhere to put the, there's a special word for it. What do you call when you clean the fish? There's a word for that. When the parts that's left over, the spoils, I can't remember what it is. But anyway, we gotta have somewhere to put the heads when we clean the fish, right? You can't just throw them in the hotel parking lot. Somebody would, I'm pretty sure somebody did. We're not gonna do that. We gotta have somewhere to put the good meat. We gotta have somewhere to put the good meat. After we have cleaned it, we gotta keep it cool. So we'll need some ice, we'll need a cooler. I think that's it. So knife, somewhere to put the spoils, somewhere to put the good, some ice, did I say that already? Ice, cooler, power. We need a lot of things. All right, so you ready to clean some fish in the hotel parking lot? Let's do it. We're gonna take an electric knife. I never leave the house without the electric knife. That's how I'm gonna show you guys how to clean it. This is just like a 1999 Mr. Twister fillet knife. That's what we're gonna clean them with here. You're probably already wondering, well, Brian, where are you gonna get electricity from? Bro, I got it taken care of. I always travel with a generator. Probably not a good idea to tell everybody that, but yeah, I keep a generator in the back of my truck. If you come near my truck, I will shoot you, okay? But anyway, there's always a generator in the back of my truck. So let's get this thing cranked up, hook up the electric knife, pull the little white bass out, and then we're gonna clean them right here on the deck of my Crestliner in the hotel parking lot. So yeah, I really am in the parking lot of my Hampton Inn here in Gadsden, Alabama. See? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's Gadsden Inn. That says Gadsden Inn. All right, so everything we need: fillet knife, Ziploc bag for our good meat. I think we'll just clean them right here on top of the cooler. That sound good? What I'm gonna do is take my white bass. I'm gonna show you how guys how to clean it. I like to clean them on a half shell, which means we pretty much leave the skin on. We're gonna leave the skin on this guy and just kind of put him on a skillet or whatever we want to when we get ready to cook him. You can cut him in fillets. I'll probably cook him in some fillets that we can fry for some other people, but for white bass, stripers, stuff like that, I like to actually I like to put those on a half shell. So we'll do these first couple on a half shell. That's really easy to do. All you're gonna do is you're gonna lay your fish down. Think of your fish when you're cleaning fish. For people that haven't cleaned them before, I know a lot of you guys on my channel already know how to clean fish, but there's probably a couple that don't. Think of it as a 3-layer deal, okay? You're gonna have meat, a spine, and then meat. All right, so we do in the country what we call knocking the sides off of them. Basically, you're gonna have meat, spine, meat, and you can only clean one side at a time. That's the way I like to do it with a fillet knife. what you're gonna do is come in here right under the whatever that little fin is right there. Coil fin, whatever that is. Cut right in behind his head right there. All right, and you're not gonna go all the way. You're gonna go just to his spine, right? Just to his spine. Remember, you got 3 layers. And you just go right, run that blade right down his spine, just like that. When you get right to the tail, stop. Okay? When you get to the tail, stop and flip him over. You see, you got meat. That's his spine and what's left here. And then you're gonna come on this side, go right to the skin or to his scales or whatever you want to call it, and you're gonna run your blade right down the side of that. And now you've got just your perfect fillet right there. Okay, I said I was gonna do this on half shell, but I actually ended up doing a fillet here. So you can leave it like that and just put that on the skillet if you want to. What I like to do is come in here and cut the ribs out. That little part right there has a lot of bones and stuff in it. I'll cut that out, and yeah, there's your first fillet right there. You can cut it into what we call fish nuggets at home. Just cut it up in little pieces like this and fry that up. It's one way to do it. Put it in your Ziploc bag. I like to put a little salt and water in there. That's where we're putting our good meat. And then, believe it or not, I am going to actually put my fish heads back in the live well tonight, because I have self-cleaning live wells in this boat. What's called a half shell, right? So just go right in behind the gill plate again. Just cut right down to the spine. White bass got a really strong pectoral fin. You're just gonna go right down his spine. Watch, this is the easiest way. Then you're just gonna cut it right off. All right, and then there's your fillet right there. What I like to do, you see you've got some bone structure. You got some bones right in this area right here. What I do is I'll cut all of this out. Come in here, cut that rib cage out. All right. Wow, have you ever wondered what's in these fish's belly? I just cut one open and you can still see the shad living in the fish's belly. Look at what's in here. There's a lot of shad. This is a good indication. This might actually help me out in the tournament because I can see what the fish are actually eating. Look at this. You see that? Little threadfin shad. Little threadfin shad all in his cavity here. It's all threadfin shad, fresh. Like he had just been eating all of that shad. Look at there. There's 1. There's 2. 3. There's 4. And there's 5. 6. Hey, my crankbait would have been there. 7. All of that shad was in there. That was in his stomach cavity right there. So you can see exactly what these things have been eating. That's about the size shad that I'm sure the spotted bass are eating the same stuff, but that's the size shad they're eating. It's a very small shad. Hey, so now I've been cleaning fish for about an hour. Nobody said anything yet, but you can tell I'm starting to get a few little weird looks, which who can blame him? Old hairy guy in the parking lot of the Hampton Inn cleaning white bass and talking to a camera. So this is the last little guy that we're gonna clean here tonight. What an experience. I don't think if there's ever been a place to clean fish in a parking lot, it's in Alabama. That's the place to do it. What I really should do is ask somebody if they want some fish too. But a lot of people are watching and they're wondering what's going on, and they're familiar with the process and the sound of this. They know what that is, and they just don't have the balls to ask me what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty yucky here. Here's my good meat right here. That's all half shell. That feels like about 5 or 6 pounds of raw meat there. Yeah, see, well, that's why you keep a generator in the back of your truck. You never know when you might have to clean some fish in the hotel parking lot. If there is a cat around, he will be around my boat tonight. Jeez, look at all of that. think I found out how we're gonna clean my cooler off. Well, we got it done. It really wasn't that bad. There's a couple people looking kind of weird, which can you blame them? Probably never seen anybody clean fish in the hotel parking lot.